Everybody, it's Polly Harnett here on Spiritual Productions today, and we're going to be giving live readings. So please join us today. Please like and share. Please share far and wide. We want to see how far we can share out to today and spread the love. Okay, we've got lots of love to give on Spiritual Productions, so let's spread that love around Britain, around the world, and give out some lovely messages to some of you lovely people today. Okay, so who have we got joining us today? Yes. Okay, so before we start today, okay, like I said, I'm Polly Harnett. If you haven't seen me before, uh, then good luck. No, joking. If you haven't seen me before, I am a medium and a card reader, okay, tarot card reader, angel card reader. Um, and today, for this hour only, I am going to be putting out an offer for one-to-one private readings and at a reduced price of £20 for half an hour. So if you are interested, if you like what you see today, please let Spiritual Productions know that you would like to book a reading. And I think my PayPal is on the screen, so please pay directly to PayPal, okay? Like I said, this is just for this hour only. If you book in within this hour, you do get the reduced price. So if you are interested, then please let us know. It'd be lovely to connect with you guys. So then, okay. Right, so I've just been informed, and I have seen this for myself, that it seems to be on Thursday, we do get some strange characters doing the rounds on not just Spiritual Productions, on other live feeds as well. So if we are unfortunate to get these people on the page today, please ignore them, okay? They do have, they think it's obviously hilarious to start a fridge auction or sofa auction or whatever it is. Some of you may have seen it. Please don't respond to any of their messages. All you're doing is fueling the fire. We will deal with it. I'm certainly not worried about it. And Richard will be in charge of that. So please, no comments on anyone that is trying to ruin anyone else's fun. Just let them get on with it, and they'll soon get bored and go away, hopefully. So please just ignore that. It's absolutely fine, you know, and all it's going to do is build up all of our stats. So they're only probably doing us a favour anyway. So then, if you haven't seen me work before, like I said, I do work with a lot of energy. I'm a very energetic and slightly hyperactive person. And so God help you all today, because I've been cooped up for 30, no, how many days have we been cooped up now? I don't know. I can't remember. Do you know, Richard? What day we're on? 18, 19, something like that. So I hope you guys are all safe at home. I hope you guys are all looking after yourselves and each other, and spreading the love to the world in whichever way you can. And a quick shout out to all the carers out there, all the NHS staff, and all of the people working in the supermarkets and dustbin men, everything, everybody that's putting their sort of themselves at risk at the moment and helping other people. It's really appreciated. And like I said, please, please, please spread the love. Let's have lots of hearts and likes for all of them as well, okay? Because we do really appreciate them at this time, and always, we should always appreciate them. So the way I work, I will be giving either mediumship or card readings, okay? With mediumship, I tend to get the information, throw out the information. If it makes sense to you, please make Richard aware so that we can get your comments up on the screen as soon as possible. When I give out the information, it should all make sense to you, okay? If some of the information doesn't make sense, or the message doesn't make sense, it will do into the future, okay? They do like to give us a bit of insight of what's going on in the future. And uh, and be specific about your feedback, okay? Because we have a 10-second delay, sometimes we don't understand the feedback you're giving. So if it makes sense about your loved one, please say how, okay? Nice and briefly, just say, yes, it makes sense. How does it make sense? Just so we're aware of what part makes sense to you, okay? So like I said, please give us as much information on the feedback as you can, just so that we can get through the reading nice and quickly there. So keep your ear out at all times. If you feel like the information is for you, please let us know. If you feel like the information might be for somebody you know, please share and tag them into this as well. If anybody's watching on a watch party, please join Spiritual Productions or we won't know you're there, okay? Lovely to watch on a watch party, but we won't be able to give you a message if we can't see your comments. So please, again, if you're on a watch party, please join us on Spiritual Productions. And also, before I start, I would like to just promote the patron service that Spiritual Productions has. It is a contribution of either between £1 and up to £5 a month. All the money goes back into Spiritual Productions, and this is all to keep this service going for you guys. It keeps us fresh. It keeps us, being able to get new equipment to make this service even better than it is now. Okay, so please go into Spiritual Productions, press the Shop Now button, and donate however much it is, between £1 or £5 a month, depending on what you can afford. Everything is appreciated, and we really, really appreciate all of you guys that support us all of the time. Okay then, sorry, I've got hay fever. Right, okay, so let's say some hellos. Who have we got? Hi, Margaret. I'm very good. How are you? Hi, Sharon. Hi, Teresa. And hi, James. Hi, Angela. Lots of lovely people. Well, I like the NHS banner that you have on there. And hi, Jen. Hi, Jen. How are you doing? Hi, Emma. Liking the little icons there. Hi, Gina. How are you doing? And hi, Donna Marsh. So let's get these. Oh, hello, the lovely Beverly Geary. And hi, Doris. It's lovely to see some of the same faces, isn't it? And new faces. It's really lovely to know. Let us know if you're new as well. Hi, Leanne. I think I've changed my name to Poppy. Mr. Ploppy. Hi, Kim. Oh, okay. And hi, Wendy. Hi, Randy. Cool name. So we're getting these charged up. So I've got these. Hi, Emma. We've got these cards today, and I absolutely love these cards. These are the Animal Tarot. Okay, I tend to use these. Hi, Jonathan. I tend to use these cards when I do live readings because they're beautiful pictures, got lots of information going on them as well. Okay, so hello to everybody that's joined us today. Like I said, please like and share. We want to share the love around the world. Hi, lovely Heidi. Oh, you shared to a group. That's excellent, Heidi. Well done, you. Hi, Siobhan. Oh, she says we're a fantastic bunch. Sometimes I think we're a bunch of loonies. Hi, Marie. So let's get this going. Gina, first time here. Welcome, Gina. So then, yeah, I'm staying safe. I'm very much secluded. Hi, Miss O'Neill. Hi, dear. Hi, Joe. Got lots of people on. Lots of lovely people, lots and lots of lovely people. Like I said, please like and share. I'm just revving up the energy here. Hi, Kim, first time here too. Excellent. We like first timers. Hi, Lynn. And Zoe, hi. Right then, and hi, Penny. So, right now, I think I'm ready. I've revved up all my energy. Hi, Bear. So like I said, I am a little bit, I have got a little bit of cabin fever here. So God help you all, because I am literally going to go into hyper mode any moment. Okay. And please let us know any information that we need to know, as in confirming the information that I'm going to give you. Hi, Jane. Welcome for your first time too. So, okay, let's go. We've got, hi, Chick. She's my little chick, she is. Right then, so who am I going to be drawn to? Now, I am dyslexic, so I can't. Oh, hi from YouTube. Sarubi? I think, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Okay, so then let's go. Who am I drawn to? Who am I drawn to? Who am I drawn to? Okay, I am going to give a couple of cards and then I'm going to do some mediumship. So, hi, Carmen. Let's go with Zoe Jeffries. Zoe Jeffries, let's pull Zoe Jeffries a card. Okay, Zoe Jeffries would love a reading. Let's see where we go. Right then, let's have this one and this one. Okay then, so we have got the giraffe here. Whoops, if I'm not chucking it on the floor. The awakening card. And then we have the Four of Autumn, which is the squirrel here. Okay. So now, everything at the moment regarding you, Zoe, it feels like you've been in a real limbo, okay, and just not quite sure where everything's going. Everything feels like it's, we all know that everything's come to a bit of a standstill, okay, and that's not our fault. That's just life as it is at the moment. But it almost feels like you've hit a brick wall, all right, or you feel very much like you've hit a brick wall with where your plans were going. It's almost like you had, before this had all happened, you sort of had a little bit of more of a focus about where you wanted things to go, and suddenly it's all come to this stop where you feel very confused and also very lethargic. It's almost like there's a feeling with you of frustration, but at the same time you're frustrated, you can't be bothered. Okay, I do hope this makes sense to you. But it's all about looking at life in a different way, all right? Sometimes we can't help a situation, we can't control the situation, but we can control what we do about it, Zoe, and that's what the important thing is here. If you look at the awakening card here, that giraffe is certainly looking at life from a different angle, all right? It's almost like looking completely upside down at things and seeing how you can sort this out, seeing how you can go forward in it. Is somebody around you doing makeup or some sort of makeover thing, or was thinking about doing something around organic products? I keep saying organic products or something like that. I don't know if this is something you've been interested in, Zoe, but it feels like if you want a new project, for example, it should be around like something a little bit more organic, or trying to promote something, sell something, or that somebody around you is doing this as well. And it's gathering resources to be able to do this, gathering resources to take you onto a sort of different level as well. I keep saying nutrition around you as well. It might be that you're looking into something around the health and well-being of people, health and well-being of maybe your family, but I just feel like getting foods, for example, or nutrition sorted would be a really, really good option for you as well. I just keep saying very natural things. I don't know if this is making sense to you. You're doing a spiritual course. It's really funny, Zoe, because I keep seeing you going down a really organic way as well, all right? Keep on with your spiritual course. That's all right. That's all good. Okay, but if you feel like it's been a bit of a standstill regarding learning, for example, there as well, it's almost like looking for other things that are maybe online, okay, or maybe things you haven't maybe dabbled in before or looked into. I do keep seeing nutrition around you, or vegan products and things like that around you as well. And it could be a good time to start doing something that is yours and like in a whole well-being type way. So don't let this sort of time be a hindrance to you. Let it be a help to you. Start gathering information. Start thinking about what you really would like to be doing down the line, okay? Where would you like to be going? But definitely well-being for you is an absolute must at some point or in some way. So I hope that helped you, Zoe. It really is time to start looking into new things and new options for you. And I do hope that helped. Right then, let's have a little look at who else is here. You've been on a diet to lose weight. I also feel nutrition is something you could be really interested in, or you might find more interesting than you think, okay? Just bear this in mind for the future. This isn't to influence you to do it. It just feels like it's going to naturally come forward for you as well. And well done for losing weight. It's really hard at this time at the moment when we're stuck in, isn't it? So well done you. You will feel better for it. Okay, so, okay, who have I got? Right, I've just got a lady. Uh, I think I'm just working on a, no, no problem, Zoe. I hope it made sense to you. If not, it will, okay? Because it was very strong when it came in. Trying to be a patron, can't find out how on your page, Richard. So somebody just wrote that. So, okay, the information will come up for you. Okay, so you've got to go to the home page and there is a button, it's a blue button saying shop now. Okay, press that and then the information will be there. All right. Jonathan, I want to give Jonathan a card. Let's see. Did he? He can have a little one. Right, okay. Thank you, Sam. Right, so Jonathan, I'm just going to pull you one card. Okay. Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. You may feel called to act as a mentor, find a new teacher, or spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. Okay, so that's your card, the polar bear. Now, with polar bears, they're very much loners, all right? And I don't mean this in any disrespectful way at all, but they are very much about themselves, okay? They only come together to mate, as far as I know. And um, this is a time of your spiritual growth, Jonathan. It's very much about how you're going to go forward. It's definitely to set yourself on your path in your own individual way, but getting the right mentor to help you where you're going to go. Now, Jonathan, I don't know if you've been looking at maybe doing altered state work, but I do keep seeing you in like some sort of altered state or channeling, and this is an important time. Now, there's an element of this that you're going to have to do by yourself. There's an element of this you're going to have to sit and progress by yourself in your own space. And you will find the information comes to you more and more and more. Meditation is really key for you now, Jonathan. It's a real time for you. But I do want to say at some point there's going to be a mentor that takes you forward, all right? Now, at the moment, I'm seeing this as an online thing. So it's like watching people, seeing who is an inspiration to you. But it's not to be like them, it's to be on your own individual journey. And I do hope that makes sense to you. It will grow, it will come, it is going to evolve for you. But like I said, it's very much you on your own here and maybe working with people around you just to get the experience, but then it's all about you. Okay, so please remember that. Sometimes we need people around us, sometimes we need our own path, which is individual to us and not to everyone else. I hope that makes sense to you, Jonathan. Right, so anybody else? Who can we give a card to before I give out? Okay, so we are promoting today that within the time that I'm on here today, if you would like a private reading with myself, I'm going to be doing them at a reduced price for Spiritual Productions viewers that are watching today. So it will be £20 for half an hour. If you are interested, please let Spiritual Productions know. So, please, okay. Um, Sorry about that. I got that wrong. Please let me know. Okay, my information is coming up on the screen. I've also got a PayPal address there. Email me, please, on that, and please then pay into that account, and then we will sort out your reading. Okay, so reduced price for you guys, only £20 for half an hour. If you're interested, please email me on that account. Thank you very much. Right then, let's see what is going on. Right, now I know I've had this person before. It does make sense. I am so glad it makes sense to you, Jonathan. Right then, I've just got a lady coming through and I'm just going to have to work like this for a moment, okay? And I very much feel her energy around me right now. Now, she's coming through as if she had problems around the chest. So I want to say she would have had either COPD or emphysema, and it feels like she's very much almost feels like old for her age, okay, when she's coming through here. She's gone very thin as well, very thin. And she said she was either walking around with a tube fixed in, okay, to be able to breathe. It's almost like she's got a long tube, and this long tube is connected to an oxygen tank. And when she's like going from room to room, it sort of feels like, you know, she has to sort of not trip her. She's laughing because she's got a real good sense of humour, but she's got a laugh like Muttley off Dastardly and Muttley as well. She's like having a good laugh, and she's sort of slightly inappropriate here as well, having a really good laugh at herself. Okay, now she is saying that the breathing problem is self-inflicted. So I do want to say she would have been a smoker, and she would have smoked rather a lot in her time. And she keeps giving me a J, a big J around her. Now that might be her name or her daughter's name, okay? She just keeps giving me that J. Is this making sense to anybody so far? She would have lived in a bungalow as well, unless she didn't use upstairs, because at the moment she's showing me the whole of downstairs rather than an upstairs to her house. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, does this information make sense to anybody? Okay, because she's very much here. Like I said, she's gone quite slim or quite thin. She would have had some sort of tube to walk from, like room to room with. All right, but she's talking about like a decline, a real quick decline around the end of her life as well. She's talking about having to be supported, all right, or be supported by people around her. She wasn't one that wanted to go to hospital either. She wanted to be at home as much as possible. Is this making sense to anybody on here? Is no one yet? Okay, Gina Hatfield, does this make sense to you, please? Can you please let us know if this makes sense to you so that we can carry on this reading? Gina, you know this lady in spirit, Gina, okay? She's in spirit, just to make sure that we're on the right sort of level here, okay? If you know who can also take it, Donna Marsh can also. Right, okay, so it's a one level property, as in one level for her, okay. I want to say her hair is gone. It's either grey, and she used to try and highlight it at one point, all right, but she's talking about a fairer hair, okay, with this as well. Now, so we've got Donna and we've got Gina. I'm going to carry on with this, okay, we're going to have to. She has got hair like that, Gina, is that right? Okay, yes, she is in spirit. Now, if she has like, and she's talking about shorter hair, and she's got like, it's either she's laughing about her grey highlights, or she's laughing about the fact that she used to try and dye it. Okay, she's quite a sort, as in a personality, a real personality around her as well. Okay. Now she keeps, for some reason, singing jingle bells, and this would mean that there's a celebration around Christmas, or that there's an anniversary around Christmas, and she keeps like, it's almost like she wants like a Christmas festivities here. And she's talking about a little Christmas tree she had on the table. I don't know if you remember this, so she didn't trip over it. Okay, it's like one of those tinsel type ones, I feel on the side. She's just coming around. If this is making sense to you, Gina, please keep letting us know any information, as in any feedback, so that I know that I'm on the right lines with you. Okay, she keeps talking. She's going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if these are 3 children, okay, or 3 children around you, or you're one of 3. All right. Now she's also talking about somebody being very good at helping her, giving her a boost, giving her a lift, giving her, like, it's like having a cup of tea with her. She hated the grey. Oh, bless her. Right, okay, I'm not quite sure if I'm with Donna or if I'm with the other one. If she had short hair, she's got short hair, and she just keeps like showing me again like the grey or the blondie bits, and like she's laughing about it being highlights. All right. Okay, she's talking about 1, 2, 3. She came to our PAP Christmas party. Okay, I'm still going to keep giving the information out. Richard, if one seems more relevant, I'd concentrate on that one. She keeps going 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3 kids, or 1, 2, 3 of you. Okay, she's talking about, and the Christmas tree is relevant because she did like Christmas trees. She also liked a jolly. She's like likes to get out for a party. She likes to get out for a jolly. Okay, you put in a room at Christmas. Oh, I see. But she likes being around people, and she's a real chatterbox as well. Like she just wants to chat, 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 chat. I do apologise about Dumb and Dumber, the dogs. And she just wants you to know at the moment that everything seems like it's all a bit higgledy-piggledy. But she's like, she's at the moment, she's putting you in a bikini and sticking you outside, all right? So I don't know if you're not working because she don't want to say, go outside, enjoy the weather, enjoy the weather. Obviously, only if you have a garden or a balcony, okay? Don't go out into the middle of a park. But she is just saying, go out and enjoy the weather, all right? She's talking about sorting out the garden, sorting out the back garden. It needs a good sort out, apparently. She's also talking about either paving or decking, okay, or paving or decking that needs sorting out, paving or decking that needs some attention, all right? And I feel like this is just being careful because maybe there's a rotten bit or a loose slab or there's something that needs sorting out, okay? There were 3 of her children with her when she passed. Oh, that's lovely, Donna. Thank you for that. I do feel like probably more with Donna at the moment, okay? And just know, Donna, that she's very much around at the moment. Like I said, he's trying to like get you to relax and chill out, okay? She said your head's in overdrive. You need to chill. You need to sort that bit out, but go and do something constructive with the garden, right? At the moment, she's like going to B&M. Obviously, if you go to B&M, I just wouldn't probably advise it right now. But she's just getting things like oh, what's that stuff called? That slate stuff. That slate stuff that you can put around the edges of the garden. She's trying to tart things up and tidy things up around at the moment as well. And she's also talking about tummy, tummy, tummy. So it feels like you might have had your garden is a mess and the paving is lifting. Oh, fabulous that she's confirming this. Okay, like I said, she's taking you to B&M or somewhere, but obviously if you do go there, be very, 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 very careful, or try and get a delivery or something like that. But she's just rubbing your tummy, and she's just like saying about being careful about something that just doesn't seem to be agreeing with you. All right. Now, I don't know if you don't like avocados. Well, you do like avocados because she keeps giving you avocados. Okay, I love avocados. But she just keeps giving you them. And whatever is in avocados that should be particularly good for you, I would just listen to that and have a little look, okay? Because it feels like you need something, whatever they contain. Vitamin B, I don't know if they do, but that's what she's showing me. And it might be magnesium in there as well. So having a look at that, Donna. She just wants you to know she's absolutely perfectly all right. Can you please spread her love to her children as well, okay? Because they seem to have struggled a little bit here as well. One of them in particular doesn't seem to be dealing with things very well, and she just wants you to keep in touch if you can, all right? I'm going to leave her love with you, and just know that she's there looking after you. It is, Laura. I said an hour ago about going to B&M today. Oh, well, she's obviously heard you and obviously has been stalking your thoughts, Donna, because they like doing things like that. Never tried them. Never tried avocados. Do you know, well, she's seriously steering you towards an avocado, but whatever's in an avocado, obviously take that, because I have no idea what nutritional quality an avocado has. So I'm going to leave her love with you. Please spread her love to, her family if you can, please. So just to remind you, if you're watching via a watch party or shared link, we can't see your comments, okay? You can see us, we can't see you. So please, if you're watching on the watch party now, just join Spiritual Productions, and then we will be able to, see everything that you're writing and maybe give you a message, okay? Because please keep liking, sharing, loving everything you need to do today. Oh, bless. Oh, I'm so sorry, Donna. And I'll be sending love, love, love and healing his way as well. So please know that we're going to be looking after every healer, every reader is sending out the love right now, okay? Just know that we'll be sending it out your way too. Okay, so let's do another card for someone. So let's see who would like a card. Who would like a card? And remember also that I have got an offer on at the moment for £20 a half an hour readings, one-to-one, via obviously the FaceTime, WhatsApp or Skype. Please, if you would like a reading, contact me through my email, which is below, and also paying through PayPal, the £20 through there, please, if you are interested. So it'd be nice if you would like to connect today. Okay. So what else have we got? Right. Who? Okay. Hi, Ria. Kate Buxton. Let's give Kate Buxton a card. Right. Kate. Right. Okay. Ooh. Nice card, Kate. Right. Kate, you have what? Oh, bless. Right. So you got the star, which is the Oriole, I think you say that. And the Four of Winter, which is the koala. Mate. Right. Okay. So we are, he's laughing at me because I'm so random. Mate. So you are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, hope, fear with hope, and joy is coming to roost. And the koala is all about thinking things through, put my teeth in, properly. Okay. So this is a real time for you, Kate, of evolving. How are you going to do what you do? How are you going to do what you do and then expand? Okay. I just don't feel like you're going to be doing the same thing in the same way again now. It once you've got through this, I know obviously certain things about you, but this is like evolving in a completely different way. There's going to be new organizations around you, there's going to be new things being led in different directions here. I keep saying, I know you have a shop, but I keep seeing market stalls, all right? Or that you might be involved a lot more in markets or festivals, but also in a different way as well. It's almost like you're part-time selling on a festival and then part-time being involved in something quite intense, okay? Really getting involved with new things. And I feel like this time at the moment, it's about filtering out the things that you feel like you need to do and actually what you need to be doing, teaching for you in the future as well, Kate. There's going to be teaching your beliefs, teaching your ways, teaching things to people that they haven't got a clue about. Um, you've probably teach me a hell of a lot too. And it just feels like there's going to be quite a few people after this that have become much more spiritually minded, and you're going to be taking everything into a different direction. This is a really good time for you, actually, Kate. But I want to say September time is going to be particularly interesting for you, and that you need to start making a choice then about shedding off a load, if that makes sense. Like shedding off what you feel isn't working for you, maybe selling more online, for example, and then having more freedom to go out with these organizations teaching. And I just feel that you need more space to do this. Okay, there's going to be more space needed here, or some sort of teaching area or place for you, and it will come up. And just keep your faith on that one. Just you'll know when to let go of the old, and it will just be obvious. Okay, you'll be like, no, I'm ready now, and then move forward. I hope that helps, Kate. Right, let's see. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Danielle on YouTube. Hi, PY Coding. Hi, on YouTube, PY Coding. No problem, Kate. It's been a pleasure. Right then, let's see if I can get another mediumship up for you. Just bear with me just a moment. Okay. Hi, Annie. Hi, Keith. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Joe. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Roxanne. Georgie. Right. Have we got any NHS staff or carers on here, please? Let's see how many carers and NHS staff we have on here that have maybe grabbed a day off. Anybody from the NHS or carers or anybody that has been really active in this time? Hi, Carmen. Because if you fess up, you might even get a card reading. Hi, Wendy. Oh, love and hugs. Hi, Doris. No? Okay, then. Right. Let's have a little look. Who am I drawn to? How am I drawn to? Okay. Sharon works in a school. Bless. Right, let's do Sharon. Let's give Sharon a card. She works in a school, and believe me, I've worked in schools a lot during my life, and you deserve a reading. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, honestly, I've worked in schools for years and years, and I know how tough it is, and especially at this point now, you're still at risk as anybody else, and please know how much we appreciate you. Okay, Sharon. Yeah. So, Sharon, let's pull you a card. Oh, look, another polar bear. She's another polar bear. Right. Okay. You have got Unity and you have the Prince of Spring, which is the dolphin, which is particularly lovely. Right then, there's going to be a little bit of a shift for you, Sharon. Now I do feel like things are going to be different than they were. Okay, obviously you're completely involved still at the moment, but I do feel like there's going to be more of a role or into the. It's like if you're one thing, if you say, for example, you were a cleaner in a school and then suddenly an opportunity came up for working with the children playing, for example, or that you were one thing and then there was like learning support or special needs assistant or something like that. I do feel like there's going to be like an opportunity of change coming for you. It almost feels like you're going to get thrown into the deep end, but actually, by throwing you into the deep end, it does you a favour, Sharon. Please let us know if this makes sense to you, okay? Or if you feel like you've had almost like more than one role in the school currently, because it just feels like, when you've got to just take that window of opportunity, if it feels a little bit out of your comfort zone, it actually is a good thing. It takes you into a different stage or a different level, all right? I feel like you're particularly good at working with children, Sharon, or being around children that have got like additional needs or need a little bit more help. And it feels like it's a real time for you at present to be able to start thinking about that and thinking about evolving, going up, going forward. I just keep seeing you getting really into like the helping children. There's ones that sometimes struggle to make friends, or there's children that struggle to make have relationships, with people. And it feels like there's going to be something here that you find a little bit of a talent at. Okay, like I said, just know that if you're thrown into the deep end or asked to do something that's a little bit out of your comfort zone, don't say no. All right. Obviously, you can say no if you really want to, but I just would advise you didn't. You work from reception to year 5. I feel like there's going to be more involvement. Sharon, if you're not already doing something in the nurture around the children, the actual nurture, that you really should be. You really should be working in nurture and nurturing those children, nurturing them like to be able to have the better social skills or working around them to help them sort of make friends and share, things like that. I hope this makes some sense to you, Sharon. Please let us know if it does. Okay. I keep getting a father figure around you in spirit. Now, if it wasn't a father, it would be a father-in-law or a gentleman that would have been like a father for you. Please tell me if this makes sense, all right? I keep hearing the name Dave as well, or Dave or David would be connected somehow to this person. He keeps, he's just coming in and talking about like a stomach issue or stomach problems, but then I keep getting like a heartburn that's coming up into my solar plexus area here. Please let us know if this makes sense. He's a sort of quite a private man, private person. And you know, he's sort of a man of few words. He's a real thinker. He is your dad. Okay. I hope all the other information makes sense as well. He's one of those people that he'd give you his opinion, but he wouldn't shout his opinion at you, but he'd give you his opinion. A fair man, all right, but sometimes you know when if somebody can be really lovely, but at the same time you don't quite know what's going on in their heads, all right, or that they're quite a deep thinker. He's just been very much around you at the moment, and he's talking about trying not to panic. Okay, try not to panic. He said about the things that are going on right now. He's trying to keep you as safe as David, your brother. Oh, fine, okay. I'm just glad it makes sense to you. He's like wrapping you up in cotton wool right now, Sharon. He wants you to, when I say better yourself, right, I don't mean this, I feel like you're doing an amazing job. He just wants you to be recognised for your skills, okay? And that you do have such a caring nature and this nurture and this, it's like you could literally, you know, take the naughty ones home. Sounds like your brother too. Just know that he wants just like that bit more for you. Do you know, oh, I can't remember what it's called. There's sort of a position in the school, but I can't remember what it's called, where you're sort of emotional learning literacy or something it's called. I can't remember. But it's something around that he would really like you to get involved in. Okay, please know that. Or he just wants you to do your best, be out there and go out there and knock them dead. He said, all right, just don't panic about things. Things are going to get better. Okay, they're certainly going to get better for you. Please take his love. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you, Sharon. Right. Please let us know any feedback. Oh, bless. We certainly needed to come through today. So I'm so glad you joined us, Sharon. So glad. And please pass on his love to your brother and the rest of your family also, okay? He's very much around you at the second and always. And always. All right then. So let's do another card for someone. Okay, Sarah Turner. Sarah Turner, you used to work at the NHS, is that right? Okay. So let's pull you a card, Sarah. I don't know if I've ever pulled that card out ever. The rose-breasted grosbeak. My goodness. I obviously haven't because I didn't even know what it was. Okay, and the 8 of autumn. Okay. You're very welcome. I'm glad it makes sense, Sharon. Okay, so right, this is all about endings, okay, but please don't worry about it, Sarah. It's just, you know, sometimes endings happen and it is all about, it can be a bit sad or it can be a bit heart-wrenching sometimes, but it's because you're not supposed to be in that position anymore. You're not supposed to be there anymore. You're not supposed to either be with that person or in that work situation. It's all about change for you. And sometimes we can feel a little bit, I'd almost detached, almost like why did it have to happen like that? Why did it have to end like that? Why did I not got any warning around this? And I just want to say this should make sense to you now, Sarah. It should make sense to you now, but if it doesn't, it will. But I don't want you to worry about anything, okay? Because you'll be absolutely fine. You've just got yourself into a little bit of an emotional state where your head seems to be almost like making scenarios that aren't actually real sometimes. You know, we can all do it. We're all guilty of doing it, overthinking, overanalyzing, trying to think too far into the future, when actually sometimes it's all about, okay, having that plan for the future, but let's think about now, all right? Let's think about what you can do now. And this is saying, okay, you know, you're allowed to have a bad day. You're allowed to have those moments. You're allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to feel hacked off, okay? You are allowed to feel all of those things. But try and see the next day as a new day, try and see the next day as like, okay, I'm still here, I'm still breathing, I'm still all right. Let's just go into this in a different sort of attitude. Now, what I do want to say with you, Sarah, as well, that there seems to be a new learning coming your way. This is the 8 of autumn, the parrot here. It's all about learning new things. And please let us know, Sarah, if this is making any sense to you, all right? Because we do need to know if it is making sense and if that you're still there as well. Okay, please let us know. So the parrot is all about going back to school, all right? Going back to school, not literally, but sometimes like thinking about a course, college course, what do you really want to do and how are you going to make that happen? And this is saying that just sometimes endings are doing us a massive favour. Oh no, not talking about that. I'm talking about endings in other ways. I'm talking about in a practical level, as in either a work situation. I'll come back to that one, Sarah. Um, Bear with me. I'm talking about study here at the moment. Okay. Um, so this is a definite one about looking into new things. Okay, looking into new ways of thinking. I don't know if you've ever thought about becoming either a counsellor or speaking to people and helping them in that way. Okay, so maybe a counsellor type position. Now, it might be an idea for you at the moment to be looking into that for yourself, but I do see something into the future where you're counselling people or helping people in some way to get back up there again. Okay, you feel like you're really, really good at nurturing people again in a different sort of way, but bringing them helping them get up to almost like speed themselves. Okay, I've just read that you've lost your young grandson. I'm so sorry about that. Let me just try and tune in there. Yeah, all the cards at the moment here for you are all about like next step learning and becoming like either a counselor or helping people. Okay, just seeing if I can tune into that. Okay, I keep going to the lungs and heart. Okay, I don't know if this makes sense to your little grandson. I've many people come to me for help. Oh, I just feel like you're such a natural counsellor, Sarah, that you should be having a certificate for this. Okay, that you should be able to do this as some sort of living if you want to. Does it make sense with your little grandson that there would be the heart or breathing or not like the lungs maybe weren't developed very well? Please let me know if this makes sense to you because I'm just getting that information at the moment, and I just need to know if that does make sense. Um, Anything yet, Richard? Nothing. Okay. Let me just have a little drink. If this does make sense to you, please let us know. Okay. Very much love around you at the moment. Oh wow. Yeah. Just know that he's around very much at the second. I don't know if you didn't know this was. I don't feel like he knew this was coming. All right, or if there was any issues around the heart, I feel like this is very unexpected or wasn't expected to happen as well um, around him. And I just feel like it's a real massive shock, not just to him at the time. It was a massive shock to everybody. And he did say there's something. Oh, now I don't know what congenital means. What does congenital mean? What does what does a congenital heart issue mean? Con, congenital. They're, I don't know what that means, but I just hear that. Okay, I just keep hearing that in my head. There could also be something sort of linked to like passed down condition as well. So just know that there could be something around that. Okay, because he's sort of just wanting everyone to be checked, and I feel like oh right, so it means a destructure of the arteries in the heart, or blood vessels around there. Richard just told me it feels like there could have been something there for a while that we just didn't know about. Okay, because he's saying so. He just wants you to know that he's absolutely fine. He's watching over everybody at the moment. And he just wants you to be happy. All right, please be happy. And please go for what you're good at, your dreams. All right, if your dream was to become some sort of therapist, go for it. He's really proud of you and really wants you to be able to just go forward and be proud of you. All right. Thank you. His heart burst. He was born with it, but he never knew it. Yeah, it's just he feels like he just didn't know it was going to happen, and he was just going to that sudden, like he just couldn't breathe. He couldn't do that. But you know, he wants you to fly, Sarah. Please fly, as in with your dreams. Know what you want to do and go for it. Get that certificate because he's just saying he would be mega proud of you if you did. All right. I hope that made sense for you. Right. Okay. So let's see who is next. Leave his love with you. So we're going to do so. Just to remind you, sorry, I've got a really dry throat. Has anyone else got horrendous hay fever? Because I've got the worst hay fever. Just thought I'd share that. So yeah, I am doing a deal today that if you're interested in a one-to-one reading, private reading with me, I'm doing it at reduced price for £20 for half an hour. If you are interested, please get hold of me on my email address below, and my PayPal is to the same email address. So please let me know through email and I will get back to you as soon as possible with that. And please, if you are enjoying this show, and just please show us all your love. We want shares, we want likes, we want love, we want wows, just all of that, really. And if you would like to support Spiritual Productions, please become a patron. And to become a patron, all you have to do is go onto Spiritual Productions homepage and press the Shop Now button. It's a blue button, and you can donate from £1 to £5 a month. And you will be helping keeping Spiritual Productions alive. You'll be keeping any new things that we'd like to do in Spiritual Productions going, new shows, new equipment. All the money from Spiritual Productions goes into Spiritual Productions to keep this alive for you guys and keep it fresh, keep it good, and keep shoving out all these lovely things that have been going on. I hope people have been watching with Spiritual Productions, and if you're new, please keep an eye out. There is meditations going on, there's chanting going on, there's live readings, questions and answers with Kirsty and Matt on a Monday. And they also, if you give a very good question, then they will do you a reading after they have answered the question. What else have you got on this week, Richard? So we've got Ashley Robinson, Saturday night from 8 p.m. Demonstration of mediumship. Apparently very good as well. I haven't seen that, Ashley, yet. And tonight, Matthew, we have a 10-minute meditation with live chat afterwards. Now, with the live chat afterwards, I think that would be really worth tuning into. So please do. It'll be very entertaining for you guys. Lots of lovely things going on. And if you have received a message from us, please leave a review. So hi, Rid, hi. Hi, Danielle. Oh, you YouTubers. I like Danielle's hair, I've got to say. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much. Great ambassador for Spirit. So, oh, thank you, Sarah. That's really lovely. Thank you very much. If you guys have enjoyed today, please leave a message. Okay, please leave us a message and a review. And again, that would be on the. Is that on the Spirit reviews and on my page too? So please give us a review. Just to tell us if you've enjoyed us, if you've enjoyed the readings today, and just so we know. that we're all spot on. Okay, you watch most nights, Georgie. Well done, you. Adele, anything for me? Okay, put a few more on. Let's see. You, Ria Blake. Let's give Ria Blake a reading. Okay, Ria Blake. Okay. Can you have a card, please? Of course you can have a card, Ria. That koala has come out rather a lot today. Right, okay. So this one always makes me laugh. The humpback whale. I don't know why. So humpback whale, the dragonfly. Oh, it's floating. Okay. So the dragonfly. Right, okay. This is saying at the moment, Ria, sorry, the dogs are trying to kill each other. Right, this is very much a time of transformation. It feels like you've just had a little bit of a hard time recently, Ria, of feeling stuck in the same place, really feeling stuck in the same place. Like, you know, you've got good friends around you, but you just feel like you're either stuck or the same patterns keep happening around you all of the time. And this is like a time where rather than get like uptight, I almost feel like with you, you can be calm, 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 and then you literally like feel like your head's going to blow off your shoulders here. And that, you know, there's this sort of bit in the middle of communication that sometimes you can be, you know, you can be really sensitive to people or being sensitive to what they're saying and sensitive to their comments, you know, and things like that. And in one way, you're really hard, and in one way, you're sort of really sensitive. And this is just saying that there seems to be like this little bit of an imbalance here of how you feel, like feeling really up and then feeling really down. Um, it's almost like I want you to focus on you for a bit. Now, I don't know how you feel about meditation, okay? Some people love it, some people don't. But I really want to say that you just got to remove yourself out of the situation for a minute and just sit in your quiet, okay? Just sit in your quiet and stop stressing and stop worrying, stop thinking about things too much. And I feel like there's somebody around you really rubbing you up the wrong way as well, Ria. And you know, like they always say, um, the word karma, the word karma here, lots of people like to say, oh, you know, oh, they'll get their karma and blah, 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 like this. And thinking it's like the moment they do something wrong, another person does it wrong, that they're going to receive some karma. But sometimes we have to just keep still, keep focused and think, do you know what? If karma needs to happen, just let it happen. You know, let's not push that. Let's just think about the way you react to things. And this is just saying that just sit back, okay? Don't see things as a personal thing. Don't see things as a personal criticism. Sometimes you've just got to sit in your power and think that actually that really doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave it where it is. I'm just going to walk away from that situation, walk away from that person, because all the time I'm letting them bother me, they're winning, all right? And this is what I need to say to you. If you let that person upset you or bother you or get to you or get under your skin, they're winning, okay? All the time you're sitting there thinking, do you know what? I'm not going to react to it. I don't care. I'm not going to react to that. This is what I need to do. And this is like making myself feel better. And this is what you need to be thinking at the moment, Ria. Now, I want to say you've got to stick that crown on your head and wear it and just found out your girlfriend was cheating, so remove myself from, oh, well, okay, that makes total sense then. But I feel like it's still really grating on you, or that betrayal is really grating on you. And again, it's not to react to it. It's like if they're on, you know, social media, for example, just don't go on it, okay? Or remove anyone that's associated with it, just so you're not having it in your face. And it's almost like don't let anybody fuel the fire either, okay? So if you've got friends saying, oh, they did this, they did that, they did the other, just tell them not to tell you, all right? It feels like it's like bubbling up. And like I said, you feel like you're quite quiet, then your head feels like it's going to blow off. Just know that sitting in your power, You can't do anything about that. You can't control that other person, but you can control your feelings. You can control your reactions. And by controlling your reactions, you're going to be a better person. You're going to be the better person, Ria. So I really hope that helped. Now, what you do need to know is that you are going to be fine, all right? You are going to be fine. You are going to get through this. You are going to come out the other side. Just know that, you know, at the moment you just feel like you've almost been on that situation again. It's happened before, now it's happened again. But just know this isn't just how your life is going to be for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, it's just been one of those things, all right? Just sit in your own power, come away from it, meditate, sit in your own space, and you will get through this. And I do feel like you've got some amazing friends, Ria. So keep those amazing friends. Just don't let them talk about that situation, all right? Just don't let them fuel it. Lots of love to you, Ria. I do hope you're all right. And I do hope you're well, Flower. Right, okay. Let's. So today, sorry, I am offering one-to-one private readings for people that are watching today on Spiritual Productions. They are a reduced price of £20 for half an hour rather than the original price. So it is only for this time that I'm on here today. So if you are interested, please email me on the email below, and the PayPal is through the same email. So please let us know and we will arrange your reading as soon as we can do that. Okay, it'd be lovely to connect with you guys. No worries, Ria. No worries at all. Been a pleasure. Right. Wendy, Caroline. Right, let me see who we are going to have. Georgina, Emma, proud patron. Sorry? Okay. Penny. Let's have Penny. Penny, 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 Penny. I don't know Penny, but we'll you. Back a few. Right, I'm going to, there we go, Penny Farah. Hi, Penny. Oh, look at that. Is that a toadstool? That's a, right. Wow, that's a big toadstool. We just need a gnome to sit on it. Right, okay. Hi, I've been missing my friend in spirit. Please, can I have a message from them? Right, bear with me. Let me see. I'll do my best for you. I might, if it does make sense with your friend, please let us know. If it doesn't make sense with your friend, then, sorry, Elsa. Oh, you're an Elsa, are you? Ah, fabulous. Right, that was the word I was trying to find earlier. So you've just reminded me. So whoever I spoke to earlier who worked in the school, that was the word I was trying to think of. Right, Penny. Is it a male friend that you wanted, Penny? 'Cause I do need to know because I've got a mail coming forward for you, all right? Um, so please let us know if it is a male in spirit for you. I'm going to give some information. If it doesn't make sense with you, please let us know because it's going to make sense with somebody here. And for some reason, they're really in my head. Because I've got a gentleman that's just come through, and I feel like when he comes through, he's talking about almost feeling like he's responsible for taking for his life coming to an end. Now that doesn't always mean that they took their life. It is male, but it sometimes means that their lifestyle contributed to their passing, if that makes sense. Can you please let us know if that makes sense to you? Because he is a male, like I said, he's taking some responsibility. Oh, hi, Kirsty. Um, oh, apparently you can sit on the toad with his fishing rod, with his fishing rod and his little hat on. I'd pay to see that. Um, anyway, he took his life, right? Okay, because when he comes through, he is like saying he is responsible or taking responsibility for his passing. Okay, Penny, as he comes forward, and he doesn't want to go graphically into how, and I don't feel like it's really appropriate to, because he just wants you to know that he's very much been around. Now he is talking about getting himself into a bit of a mess before he did. Okay, as well, and he is very secretive. He has been very secretive about emotions. He is talking. He is saying that you would have known, though. You would have known that he wasn't in a good place. You would have known that. But as to thinking that he was going to do that, I really don't think that you thought he would really go through with it. Okay, even if he had sort of insinuated that he didn't want to be here anymore. Okay, Penny, please let us know if this is making sense to you. Now, what he is saying here, Penny, is that he 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 had thought about it before, okay, but he's talking about it being very spontaneous, his ending as well. He's saying he would have it would have been in his brain up and down, up and down, up and down, but then when it came to it, he's saying it was spontaneous. He just did it because he knew that if he put too much thought into it, he wouldn't. Now, it's a very sad situation here as well. I feel like he might have taken something, however, before this as well. Okay, or he might have been dabbling in things he shouldn't have been dabbling in. You were surprised he did. He did. Mm, I don't know what that means. Insinuate. Oh, okay. Yeah, it feels like he would have done it very spontaneously. I'm sorry, because I'm a bit dyslexic. I just couldn't read that very well. Um, yeah, but he just wants you to know that, like I said, he was in a bit of a mess. All right, he's talking about feeling in a bit about a mess about some money or some money owed or some debt. But what he wants to say to you, Penny, sorry, I've got a horrendous hay fever. Is that you were an amazing friend, okay, and you were there when he was being a wally, okay. He's saying that he wasn't always the most positive. However, he did try and put on that really positive face. He was always trying to like joke it out, laugh it out, and very secretive about his where he was going, what he was doing. He's saying he was very confused, a very confused person, but an amazing person as well. It's like, one of those people that one minute they're life and soul, and you see deep in their eyes that he just wasn't happy, and but nothing that you or anybody could have done would have made him change his mind. Unfortunately, he was in just a bad way, and he just wants you to know how grateful he was that you were his friend, Penny. How grateful he was, and and that you did sort of try to lump him on. You did think he was a good person. He had a real soft spot for you as well, Penny. A real soft spot for you. Um, and it's like almost like in another world, he sort of wished that he was more than that. Okay, but just know that he's very much around at this second. He keeps talking about somebody wanting a scooter or a motorbike like scooter, not like a push along scooter. um, Talking about a scooter or something like easier to park with. All right. I don't know if he's been talking about that, but he's talking about it around you. Okay. You really miss him. You know what? He's around you an awful lot, Penny. Because honestly, as soon as I saw your name, I thought I've got to stop. I've got to stop. He's coming through for you. Um, he he keeps telling about somebody dropping a phone down the toilet as well. Now, if you haven't dropped your phone down the toilet, don't leave it in your back pocket, is what I'm going to say, okay? Because I keep seeing like literally this plop noise and a phone down the toilet, and he's like laughing about the phone going down the toilet. Probably wouldn't be a great time for that to happen right now because I don't know if the phone shops are open. So just know that to be careful of your phone, all right? Or if this has already happened, he's having a laugh about it, and just making sure that it's a waterproof phone. um, he's talking about the phone ringing or phone ring and that nobody's there. So please, if you were to get a message that said no caller or something like that, and you don't get to it in time, or it happens a couple of times, he just keeps saying that he's tried to phone you from upstairs. So please know that he's having a bit of a giggle with you as well. All right, he's a bit of a joker when he wants to be. And he keeps showing me like a pint of Stella. I don't know who drinks the Stella, but he's showing me a pint of Stella in a proper Stella glass with Stella written on it, okay? So I don't know who's the Stella drinker, but he's talking about that for somebody, you or somebody around you or himself. Please know that he's around, okay? He hasn't stopped being around you. In fact, I'd say he's pretty much stalking you right now, okay? Making sure that you're all right. You know someone with a scooter. I feel like this is a new scooter though, Penny. What have I have done that? What have you done? I don't know what you remember to guys. If you give feedback, let us know what. Oh, the phone down the toilet. Okay, he's having a giggle about the phone down the toilet. That's fab. Okay, not for your phone, however. I do get phone ring offs. Yeah, it's him. He's like saying he's trying to phone you up. Okay. The day you answer it and he's on there, I'll be like, whoa, how cool is that? Just know he's all around you at the moment. He wants to give you some rose quartz, all right, in like a heart. And that's love from the heart, okay? So please take that from him as well. He just wants you to know he's absolutely fine. So I do hope that helps you, Penny. Okay, so got time for a couple more quick card readings, I think. Mr. Producer. So please leave a review if it made sense to you, guys, and if it is spot on, please let us know, okay? On Spiritual Productions review page and my own page would be absolutely fabulous. Okay, I've got the driest throat, so let's do try and get a few card readings in. You pick, Mr. Let the Spiritual Productions pick. Right, okay. Oh, Penny, you're more than welcome, Flower. So, is the Spiritual Productions picker working? Liz Carter. Liz Carter, come on down. Right, let's have a card. We're going to do one card reading, so we're getting through a nice few before we have to come off. Okay, the 6 of Summer. That is for, whoa, which way? That way. Sorry. 6 of Summer is a goose. So, the goose. The love and care of children could become an important part of your life, or people from your childhood may return to it. Old memories can be healed, or possibly childhood dreams are ready to be received. Okay, that's a nice card. Actually, I do feel from that you might, Liz, get somebody popping back into your life, all right? Popping back in a blast from the past. Now, if this hasn't happened already, I feel like this could be either through social media or somebody literally blast from the past here. Actually, I feel male, okay, might be coming in for you. And it really is one of those like reminiscing sort of times for you as well. This is also saying that there's somebody you could be knowing, you could already know, that could be involved with you in like a little project or adventure or new business, all right, or coming together and collaborating ideas. But this feels like a bit of a blast from the past connected to this, okay? Somebody coming back into your life, pushing forward in a project, and it being quite exciting, like, you know, the meeting of two minds. Really interesting stuff here. So just know that there's loads and loads of nice opportunities coming out of this, but there's everything that seems to happen seems to be people coming back into your life rather than people going from your life, okay? Or maybe people you haven't seen for a little while or have worked with before. So please know that everything's going to be quite exciting come August time for you around this as well. So get your thinking hats on. Like I said, make these connections because they're going to be important connections for you. Okay, Liz, I hope that if that doesn't make sense, it will, okay, because it's very prominent in my little brain, and it is little. Okay, so who's next on the Spiritual Productions picker? Georgina. Georgina, Georgina, Georgina needs lifting. Oh, that's a cute little picture. Right, okay, let's have a look for Georgina. Okay, you've got the deer mouse, which is the emperor. I love that. It's so cute. Right, okay. So this is saying to you that, do you know, like everyone's joking at the moment about, well, like, you know, people's houses must be so clean. They must be so clean, you know, because everyone's got all these jobs to do and that we haven't done for ages. And this is a time for decluttering, okay? But when I see decluttering for you, we've got the leopard card here as well. That sometimes we have to like almost start afresh. Sometimes we have to clear out the clutter. When we say clear out the clutter, it doesn't necessarily mean your shoebox or your underwear drawer here, okay? It literally is clearing out the clutter from your life. And I feel like you've gone through a bit of a stage of feeling really disorganized, really not quite knowing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, there's jobs that you need to do, not necessarily ones that you want to do, but you'll feel really good for actually doing them. Okay, really good for actually getting on and doing these jobs. And also with this, it does feel like you're going to have a bit of a brainstorm or a brainwave here as well. Okay, do you know what I keep saying with you? Have you been thinking about doing something around children or selling a load of clothes? Right, you know, like you can get little businesses where you like buy and sell children's things. I know it's probably not a good plan now with everything that's going on, but I see like organising things and children's clothes. And I keep seeing you're going to have a massive car boot sale going on at the end of this, of things that you've sort of sorted out and gathered, or that you're going to like think, do you know what, I could do this as a little sideline, or I could do this as a little hobby, all right, or a little extra money thing. But it's like having a clear out of things and then bringing it into a little business idea, all right. Very, very interesting around you. But yeah, gather the resources now. I really want to say, clean out your cupboards, clean out your, you know, your loft, get things in order, get things in sorted, and then just start like little business ideas that are going to make you a little bit more money. Go for it, okay? And I feel like, you know, people haven't got a lot of money, and especially when we come out of this, we're not going to have a lot of money, some of us. So just like, you know, use your initiative here and get practical. I hope that makes some weird sense to you, because I don't think I've ever said about car boot sales in the whole time I've ever done the reading. So yeah, or selling, like stalls, etc. So I hope that made sense. Oh, Penny, I know what the scooter is in my reading. I saw an abandoned one on my walk yesterday. Or maybe you should do it. Yeah, but yeah, keep showing me a scooter. Watching from Australia. Wow. Right then. So have we got time for one more, Mr. Producer? Right, so we've got one more card. So, okay, let's go on the Spiritual Productions picker. So, shall we do Karen from Australia? Okay, so, okay, a card would be awesome. Okay, Karen, good day. I love that. Right. Oh, I did. I did. Wow. Karen, you have got the dolphin. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. Everything's going to suddenly, right, now, I don't know what you do because I'm not being told, but it does feel like there's going to be a real, when this is all like over, you know, we feel a bit wobbly about things at the moment, but I feel a real quick advancement to either a career opportunity for you, something that's going to sort of take you a bit by surprise, or an offer that's going to take you by surprise. Now, you might have had an inkling about something before all this, okay, but it's returning. And when this opportunity returns, it returns with a vengeance. It doesn't give you much time to think about it. It doesn't much time to analyze it or do your homework on it. It's always sort of, do you want to do it or not? Okay. And this is saying that it's a wonderful opportunity coming up for you, Karen, around career or something you really want to do. And this is saying like the time is nigh, if you like, but not quite yet. Okay. Everything's going to put on hold, but you will find this out possibly July time, that you're a dog groomer. I feel like something's getting bigger, that you're going to get an opportunity from somebody or be involved with something that gets bigger, okay, or like a little franchise or something like that. If you've not already got a van thing, there could be some advancement on that. But there's going to be like you getting involved in something and you haven't got much time to think about it. Somebody's going to come into your life there and give you that opportunity. And it's one that you should just spring into action with, go for, all right? You've got to just enjoy every moment of this and take it. I've had readings before and people said, oh, this is coming, you get this opportunity. And I was thinking, oh, I don't know how that's going to happen. You know, in what I do, I'm self-employed. But suddenly it happens. Somebody comes into your life, somebody sort of sweeps you off your feet with a few ideas. And this is saying it'll be quick, you'll have time to think about it, and that you'll go for it, okay? I do feel like it's around a premises, okay? Either a premises or a van or going into business with someone, and it will be more money as well, okay? So I hope that will make sense to you. If it doesn't make sense to you, it will make sense to you, Karen, okay? Please, again, if that makes sense, let us know, give us a review. If you don't know yet, please, in the future, when this does happen, give us a review. All right, you're a chef for 32 years. Wow. I'm not seeing you chefing. I'm seeing you doing something exciting. All right, it's something exciting for you, an advancement for you. All right, and it's around your newer project as well. You're welcome, Liz, as well. Thank you ever so much. Now, I am going to have to go because I have a private reading shortly. But if anybody would like to take advantage of my discount today, then it is £20 instead of the normal price for half an hour reading. If you are interested, please email me on polly.harnett@ntlworld.com, and payment via PayPal is the same email address. So I will look forward to hearing from you if you would be interested in that deal. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Please keep tuned in for other exciting events. What is it again today, Richard? What else have we got today? Am I allowed to say that? We've got 10-minute meditation later at 9 o'clock. And after that, we have got fake fun readings with Richard. Okay, if you would like to join in, I'm definitely joining in for that tonight. Absolutely. I was gutted that I missed the last one. So please join in. It will be lots of fun, lots of laughter, and you might even get a message that makes sense to you. And on Saturday night from 8 p.m, we have Ashley Robertson, a demonstration of mediumship, very good medium. Okay. Oh, and Sunday Sofa. Is it Sunday Sofa this week? It is. Yeah. Easter Sunday, we've got a divine service, and we have the Sunday Sofa. Oh, in the evening, we have what? Sorry. Oh, paranormal. So I thought you said Caroline Noble. So who's she? Yeah. On Sunday evening, we have Spirit and the Paranormal. Is that right? Um, with Sally and Bob. Okay, and they will be talking about all of the experiences that they have and talking about all the paranormal. And please get to them with your questions, and they will do their best to answer them for you. Really interesting shows, so please tune in for them as well. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.